Hey, what is happening, everyone? Thank you so much for joining us here on Racelets IndyCar podcast. I'm
I'm
Fred,
Sydney.
and it seems like it's been forever
Forever.
since
Yeah.
we've been
We
talking
did this.
IndyCar and
Yeah.
have done our last podcast. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
We're already in the third week of April, and busy weekend ahead here, guys.
Mhm.
We have Long Beach coming up this
So
weekend. Going to
excited.
spend a awful lot amount of
A lot of
time.
time at the
I don't even know
track.
if that made any sense. We're going to spend a shitload of time down in Long
Yeah.
Beach
This weekend.
this weekend, and it's going to be jam packed. We're going to try to bring as much content as we can to deliver to everybody who likes and subscribes and follows us on our social handles, which are down here below. And we're also going to recap what happened the last IndyCar race we had, which was down in Sweet Home, Alabama, right? What happened down there, Sid? We had Barber.
Yeah,
Barber. We had IndyCar and IndyNXT.
Two IndyNXT.
Also raced a
Yeah.
double header there. We'll go over the standings currently in IndyCar and in IndyNXT.
Mhm.
And then we'll give a little bit of preview, like I said, about what to expect for Long Beach, any other news and notes that may have happened. We had some big news that happened in regards to qualifying again. And now that is going to be permanent for the remainder of the street courses. We will talk about that. I've got my Padomania hat on today. I'm ready to rock and roll. What about you, Sydney?
I know. I'm ready.
You're ready? Why don't you get us into what happened at Barber? Let's just start right away and talk about Barber.
Well, where do we start? Aliex Palou's back again.
So we talked as we left our last show who we thought was going to win, and it all came down to, I said Aliex was going to win. I believe I said that. You said Scotty Mack. Didn't go too well for him. Didn't qualify where he wanted to as well, obviously.
Yeah.
So that was really disappointing. But Aliex Palou really just dominated Barber. He won. He captured pole, and he led for a majority of this race. A lot of surprises as well. And there was a point in time during this race where it looked like Aliex may have been caught. And tell us a little bit about the race. And you just go into like what happened at Barber.
Well, it was a pretty clean race with no cautions. There was a incident with VK and a Dale coin. I can't remember which one. And where he spun, but that was about it. And then Christian Lundgaard is in second pretty much the whole race behind Aliex and finds the pace to almost overtake him. And then
no, actually Graham Rahal was in second place for part of this race, and then he was overtaken
and he led a lap.
So basically Aliex just dominated this race, especially on the first stint. They came out, I believe, on the softer compound tires, where I think the McLaren car came in on the harder compound. Now, after the first round of pit stops, Christian Lundgaard had been making some ground up on Aliex Palou. It was him, Aliex, and Graham Rahal, David Malukas as well. Were the top four running basically the entire weekend. And there was a point right before the last round of stops where Christian Lundgaard may have gapped Aliex Palou enough to have caught him and come out on top after his pit stop. And we're like, dang, man, he's got a really fast car right now. It looks like Christian can maybe win this race if he has a good, clean pit. And I said, Sydney,
the time.
I
How
said,
far he was behind him.
I think it was like up by 28 seconds or something like that, and needed to be around that 30 point. And I said, Sydney, I think they're gonna blow this on the pit stop. And sure enough,
and they did.
The absolute disaster for the number 7 car, as the left rear tire changer had an issue with that tire, costing him an additional 10 seconds, basically destroying Christian's chances of winning that race. And I thought that he had the car and he would have the pace to do it. It was just looking so good for them. But no, ultimately, Aliex Palou goes on to win. Now, we talk about Graham Rahal. He was actually sitting in second place.
Yeah, he was.
Until, 3 laps to go when Christian Lundgaard just overtook Graham. Graham said he tried. No.
Yeah.
No. Graham was in second place. He got passed by Christian with 2 laps remaining. And Graham are like, oh man, please hold on, because David Malukas was in 4th and he had like 100 push to pass left. Apparently, I don't know if it was true or not. He said he didn't know that he had that much, apparently. I don't know. It may have been miscommunication. It may have been just, why didn't I use it? Just a bonehead mistake, because he could have possibly caught Rahal. But anyways, Lundgaard overtakes Rahal with 2 laps to go, and my heart's breaking because I'm wanting Graham to podium so badly, and then he dropped a 3rd, and David was flying, but ultimately Graham Rahal finishes with a podium. We haven't seen that from him.
It's been a while.
In quite some time. So that was nice as well. Christian Lundgaard really ran a great race, and Aliex Palou and Ganassi displayed their dominance much like he did the year prior, winning pole and going on to win that race. So yeah, good on Aliex. And that 10 car, they moved, they made some ground in the standings. The current standings are now below. This is the top 10 here in the standings, and that's a nice little graphic displayed on the screen right there. Kyle Kirkwood, currently your number 1, first place in the championship, only a couple points ahead of Aliex Palou. Two points. 2 points, and we'll see what happens this weekend, where Kyle has been very good.
And so is Aliex.
And so, but we'll see what happens. Christian Lundgaard in 3rd. He's having a fantastic start to the season yet again. He keeps finishing in those second place podium positions. Just gonna have a breakthrough one of these days, I think, and win a race. So. And then 4th, David Malukas, Joseph Newgarden, another Team Penske guy, having a fantastic start to the season. Pato Award, Barber wasn't great on him. No. Very bad race. He even admitted it was not good. It was shit. Yeah. And we'd like to see him get things turned around. Still sitting in 6th place overall. His highest finish of the season is a 4th. And he has 2 5ths. And then the bad performance at Barber. But still in there, in the points. Anything could happen. I'm going to get a lot more ovals, and Indy will be exciting. Marcus Ericsson, currently 7th in the standings. That's Scotty Mack in 8th. Marcus Armstrong, who's just like Mr. Consistent, in 9th. And then Scotty Dixon, the veteran, who had a really good race at Barber as well, moved up a lot of spots, and he's put himself into 10th overall in the current standing. So, Sid, after watching Barber, what was your take on the whole race altogether?
It wasn't one of the most exciting races ever, but we kept it green the whole time. So.
Yeah, no cautions. I mean, we saw a lot of cars get off at practice and in qualifying, and Barber being treacherous. If you get off track, you're into the grass. It could be bad, but another solid race.
Yeah, which is crazy.
The thing is, we're seeing the best drivers win these races when they go green for so long. The best teams and the best drivers. No fluky things really up to this point. We've seen it with Kyle Kirkwood. He's so dominant on the streets, and then Aliex is doing everything else. And then Joseph winning an oval.
Yeah, in Phoenix.
So the best guys are the ones winning these races. You want to see some of those guys down at the bottom start picking it up. So we'll see what happens at Long Beach. Last year, a lot happened, but it is important to qualify well there. So we'll see what happens over in Long Beach this weekend.
Yeah.
Indy next, like we mentioned. Sid, tell us what happened. Double header. Give us the breakdown of who won each race. Not a huge breakdown, but
it's been so long. I know those races had a couple cautions. There were it's like a 4-car collision in one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
remember
those are exciting.
Tullio with a crash late in that first race, which allowed Nikita Johnson to win.
Yes, because
it was
Max Taylor.
It was Max Taylor and Tullio hit each other with a lap or two left, knocking each other out of winning contention. And Nikita Johnson goes on and wins that race. Down below are the top three. Fittipaldi, another fantastic weekend. And then Timic Kucharczyk in third. Ka-chow, baby. Second race, Tullio goes on and he wins that race, and Max Taylor finishes second. Kind of what it should have been in race number 1 as well. Yeah. And then Nikita Johnson in third. So the second race, I didn't have a chance to see it myself. I did watch the first race. The first race was entertaining. Yeah. Especially at that end point, you know.
Yeah, when they were battling.
Yeah, when they knocked each other out. The second race, I heard it was not as entertaining, but that is IndyNXT Racing. I'm really quite surprised that we're not seeing some of these guys who were racing last year, like the Lockie Hugheses and the Miles Rose, and even like the Salvador de Albas. Yeah. And these guys are not getting the results that I had expected them.
The rookies are taking it from them
to do. Now that kind of makes me think, you know, like when it comes time later on at the end of the season, they're going to get looked at over as a possibility of moving up into an IndyCar spot. So I'd like to see those guys start doing a little bit better. But these young kids are fantastic. 16, 17 years old, just running away. Very exciting. This has been a really good season so far. Nikita Johnson, speaking of him, he is leading in the championship right now. Max Taylor sitting a close second. Timmy Kucharczyk again, and Fittipaldi and Tullio. It's the same people that are leading and winning races in IndyNXT. Yep. So that covers Barber in like 12 minutes. I tried to cover as much as we can without boring everybody. But now we get into the real meat and potatoes. This is Long Beach. This is my favorite.
I feel like I can't even say it like. Well, it's my favorite, but like, is it my favorite?
This is it. Well, now that you've experienced more tracks and more races, is it your favorite? I don't know. There's so many good ones, right? And I hope we could explore and expand our adventures. Over these next few years as well. But Long Beach is where I grew up coming to the races 30 years ago. And I was actually watching the race the other night on the replays. It was the 1996 race. Yeah, that was taking me back some time. It was awesome, you know, seeing some of those greats racing back there, you know, Jill DeFerrin and Jimmy Vasser and Alex Zanardi and Paul Tracy. I mean, and everybody. It was really good times back then. A lot of great racers still. Dario, I think Little Al was finishing up his career. Michael Andretti was still racing when I was getting into it. So there was a ton of stars in this sport. And Long Beach has always meant so much to me because it's where I fell in love with this sport. And it's home. And I'm glad I've been able to take you since you were 2 years old, basically. You know, pushing you around a stroller down Shoreline Village, or you know, carrying you through the tunnels and you know, and watching from the grandstands. It was. I'm glad, Sid, that you've gotten to this point in your fandom and in your career and what you want to do. And it's because of coming to the races. So you're very welcome.
Yeah, it's because of Long
that
Beach.
You fell in love with this. You could have been just like, okay, Dad, this is so boring.
Get me out of here.
You didn't. You fell in love with it. I didn't pressurize anything on you as well. But
seen this coming. But
yeah, last year was really cool. We had a really great experience down there last year. In fact, thanks to the people at Parkside Trading Cards here, as you can see, I don't know if I can't really zoom in on this, but on Kyle Kirkwood's P1 pole position winning pose card, you can see in this yellow
We're right there in
circle
the background.
up there that yeah, we're standing in the background, capturing from our vantage point at that time, and we caught ourselves on a card. That was the
I
first
know,
one
that's so
that I've
crazy.
seen. That was really cool. And then this is another cool picture we got of Kyle
Win.
after the race as he won and just dominated.
Yeah.
So let's get into last year, Sydney, and what happened at Long Beach, because it was
Nothing crazy,
nothing real
but
crazy. I mean, it's so important to qualify at
you
the
want to
top. You
qualify
want
on
to
the top. You want
qualify
to be,
pole
yeah, you
if
want
you
to be on
can,
pole.
because if you can get out of that and lead, there's a good chance that you're going to go ahead
And win.
and possibly win
Yeah.
that race. As we've seen with Kyle's 2 wins at Long Beach,
They were
both
both
came
poles.
from pole. And yeah, there wasn't a whole lot going on. Aliex Palou put on a good fight, finishes second.
Yeah, second.
Christian
Third.
Lundgaard finishes third. Same kind of names we keep hearing over and over. These are
I
the new
know.
stars. You know, where are we start going to get Pato Award? When is he going to
When
start
I know, when's he gonna
having good
get it?
results at Long Beach? This is not a good track
Long Beach is not his track
for him. I'm really interested in seeing how Will Power will do
With
in
Andretti.
the Andretti Honda. He has been so
Andretti's
successful
always
here.
been good
I
there,
think,
yeah.
you know, Will's got the most poles at Long Beach. He can definitely win
really?
pole. And, you know, I'm looking forward to that. As we're speaking of pole, Sid, tell us the news that happened this week with IndyCar and announcing the way that they are going to handle qualifying on the street courses.
Yeah, so every street course from now on, just like how they started at Arlington, it's the Fast Six is one car at a time.
Yeah.
So it's like oval qualifying.
Right.
And so basically you want to finish first in the Fast 12 because if you finish first, you choose which position you want to start from, like where you want to start in the Fast Six.
So let me get this straight. The top 6 drivers that finish the top 6. So if you're, say, Kyle Kirkwood and you're the fastest in the Fast 12, advancing to the Fast 6 and finishing number 1, you have the option of choosing
where you want to go.
where you want to go. Now that brings up some really interesting points, because what we saw when this first took place at the Arlington race was it went in reverse order. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marcus Ericsson was the first one to go, and he ended up laying down the fastest time and winning pole. So I don't know, like, strategic positioning, like, where do you want to pick? Do you want to be the one that goes last, like in Indy 500 qualifying, where you get that last time and it's up to you to beat it? That's I don't know. So the second place guy will choose his spot, and then third will choose his, and then that will determine everybody. So yeah, I'm interested to see. I want to know, you know, if you finish first, where you're going to pick. This is going to bring up some really good questions, and also bring up what you're going to do tire wise. Are you going to start on alternates or hards? I don't know. Remember, street courses, you do have to run 2 stints in the softer compound alternates. So I think this is going to throw
a lot of people.
A lot. I don't know.
I don't know how to.
I don't know how to explain it, because I think this is going to bring out the best in everybody. But when you get to those points when you're in a qualifying session and some jackass could be holding you up and you don't get to lay down that time. If you're on a heater lap and you get caught in traffic, or somebody, you know, is not spotting you by their spotters and throwing a random car out there, that could be disastrous. I like this for the Fast Six. Still puts importance on qualifying. I think this is a topic for discussion, and maybe something that IndyCar will look at. Maybe the top 12, just run them in intervals, so there's spacing between, because we don't want somebody to screw somebody over. That could definitely happen. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay, let's just say Aliex Palou is running the fastest lap in the top 12, and he goes. Somebody comes out of the pits. Let's just say it's Joseph Newgarden comes out, or somebody holds him up from laying down and capturing that fast time.
You're gonna be pissed.
I don't know that there's gonna be
beef.
There's gonna be beef. I think this could actually add a little bit of drama as well. And I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. It just puts a lot more importance into qualifying at Long Beach because it is so important to do well there.
Yeah, and it makes you think: is it going to be different for every track, every street course, like where they want to pick to go?
Well,
like,
so what the next street course after this is going to be Detroit. Which is a different kind of a layout, but still a street course. I mean, yeah, there's a lot.
That's similar to Arlington with the pits.
The dual pit, double
pits.
That's
so
true.
I wonder.
That is true. Also, this week we have everything going on with IndyCar at Long Beach. IMSA's going to be there racing again. Can Porsche continue their dominance? They've been so good there in the past. Felipe Nasser and Nick Tandy winning the GTP class last year. We've seen what Porsche's already done this year, winning the first 2 or 3 races, right? So can their dominance continue at Long Beach? I'm getting really into the IMSA. I was never a big fan, never really knew much about it. And then I went to my first IMSA race a couple of years ago at Long Beach. And man, there's with all the different classes and cars, there's so many cars on track, and it's like a good 2 or 3 hours of driving. Makes for a great Saturday. Of racing down Long Beach. We got everything. I mean, you got the Formula Drift. You've got the super trucks that are going off jumps. I mean, if you've never been there and you're local to the area, go down there. It's going to be packed. They're expecting over 200,000 fans over the entire weekend. Free Friday is always probably going to draw the most people because there's a lot of free tickets or cheap tickets, or if you have kids are free as well. I think last year they had over 100,000 fans on Friday. It was insane. But there's so much to do. I mean, you can sit in a grandstand. It's open seating on the Friday, so you can watch practice. IndyCar practices later in the afternoon, which I'm kind of digging as the temps start cooling down a little bit. Then right after that will be autograph session later. I think they have a new format for that this year.
Should be better.
Hopefully, because it was a shit show last year. I think everybody has always commented on that. Yeah. There was no direction and organization. It's just a free-for-all in the paddock in Long Beach. Yeah. When you go to the other tracks, you form 2 lines and you go right down the path. This, where the trailers were, I think they're moving it to the Grand Ballroom, or I don't remember exactly where it is going to be, but it will be.
It should be better. It better be
somewhere and more organized. So that's Friday as well. Saturday we've got practice. We've got qualifying, very long day, and then a later start on Sunday for the main race. 2:30 pre-festivities, and I think by the time we drop the green flag, it's going to be close to 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Really excited because normally it's a 12:30, 1 o'clock Pacific time race. So, man, the breeze rolling, and we're expecting great weather.
Yeah, and then
down in Long Beach as well.
Everything being later will give the marine layer time to cool off and go away, and it'll be sunny and nice.
It will be sunny and nice. I'm looking forward to it. There's so much to do. The convention center will be full of stuff at the expo.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
Lupe Fiasco putting on a concert, I believe. I think that is Friday. If you want to watch Lupe Fiasco, they'll be performing. Well, you should Spotify, Google it, and see it in case you want to watch. Last year was awesome. Who was there last year? Foreigner?
I think so. That
Foreigner
was
was there.
Night. Yeah.
And we sat on the grass, the grassy area, and gosh, there were so many people. What a fantastic show that was. It was really hot at the end of a long day.
Yeah, you're tired.
You don't want to sit in traffic, hungry. So you're killing a little bit of time. And I'm a huge classic rock fan, and to hear all those Foreigner songs, that was the first time I've ever seen them, even though they weren't all the original members. But when a band continues to play for so long, you do make some changes. But no, they were fantastic. So
they were.
There's so much to do. like I said, you can walk, cross over, and go down Shoreline. They've got food trucks galore, a lot of really good food, places to sit on the grass, a lot of shaded areas.
Vendors.
Yeah, it's almost like a farmer's market on that side of the thing. You've got restaurants as well. The
beach is right there.
I should have posted a pic of one of the times I've been to Long Beach. Actually, I was able to go twice, and we were on top of the Hyatt Hotel, part of the Vista Club, and oh my gosh, that was so cool watching the race from the hotel. We got some really cool things that we're going to try to experience this weekend, including possibly going on a boat and getting an experience dockside on a yacht, which is going to be pretty cool. I also have a possibility of getting up and getting us onto a rooftop somewhere, getting some cool vantage points and media clips and stuff like that. So it's going to be one hell of a weekend. Crazy. Let's get back into it, Sid. Who do you think is coming away winning Long Beach this week?
I want it to be Kyle.
You want it to be just continue that domination that he has.
Yeah.
I agree.
Repeat it.
I mean, he's so good, but I mean, this is where that whole qualifying thing comes back. Like, what if he doesn't qualify? Let's just say, it was Arlington. Yes, wasn't it?
That he won? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle won at Arlington.
From pole.
No.
Where did he finish?
I don't know where he started. He was in the Fast Six.
Okay.
Because Marcus had pole.
That's right.
But he finished. He won the race.
What was the race that he messed up and ended up starting 7th outside of the top 6?
Oh, maybe.
That was Arlington. Arlington was just before Barber. We've had 4 races this year. So
was Arlington.
So yes, let's go back. That's when the new format came into play. Was at Barber. Was at Arlington. And Kyle, who was fastest both practice sessions, was probably going to win pole or definitely finish in the top 6, messed up on his final lap and qualified outside the top 6. He ended up still going on and winning the race from 7th position. But at Long Beach, it means so much more. So
you want to be.
I think Kyle is a great pick. I do think, however, that he needs to finish and start on the front row.
Yeah.
Definitely he wants to win pole, or else that guy in the yellow and red, actually that's Ryan Hunter-Reay, but
he's not even yellow and red this
no,
weekend.
He's not yellow and red. There are so many livery changes. We'll get back into the qualifying and who I think is going to come away with the win this weekend. But Sydney, so many livery changes. Where do you want to start with that?
Start? I don't know. Mick Schumacher's
Liquid Death.
Really cool. I love the gold.
The gold. That gold reminds me of James Hinchcliffe's Aero car when he won at Long Beach. And somewhere in this room, I can't find it right now, I do have James Hinchcliffe's Long Beach winning diecast, and it is that gold metallic Aero car that he was driving back when he won. Yeah, there's some really cool ones.
A lot of
black. The theme seemed to be really dark. A lot of black, right?
Blue. Black and blue.
Yeah. They had a lot of blue. So Aliex Palou, who's normally driving the DHL red and yellow number 10 car, is going to be in a black
with some silver and
car with a little bit of silver and blue trim. Looks fantastic. Yeah, it reminds me of like when I said he drove something like that similar last year.
Yeah.
And I said he looks like a bolt. That thing looks like a bullet. And I think he ended up winning like.
No, that was the white. That was the white one that you said that.
True. I think he actually.
But he did have the black one last year.
It may have been Detroit. I don't remember. It looks cool. Really cool car. A lot of great liveries. Yeah. Splenda and ECR. Java House. So changing their liveries up a little bit. And Alexander Rossi's looks really cool. Kind of have a little bit of that more beachy tone to it, a little bit of blues. And then Meyer Shank comes out with their car announcement.
Yeah.
Black red, white, and blue car for Marcus Armstrong, the Remax Realtor car. And then, I'm sorry, Felix Rosenquist comes out with his car today. My Devo car, I wanted so bad, and I'm sorry that Meyershank and SiriusXM and IndyCar just didn't
see it.
Didn't follow along. I thought because he's been on that theme of SiriusXM, and always having a theme car, I wanted it to be
I don't even know.
New Wave channel, First Wave.
That would have been perfect.
With Devo or somebody, or Depeche Mode, but I made it like Devo. Like they would all be wearing like the hazmat looking jumpsuits. They would have you know,
it would have been so good.
The helmets, everything. But unfortunately, they didn't like my suggestion. They have a car. I think I'm going to get it confused with Alexander Rossi's car because it's different shades of blues and greens, but it's crazy. I think the most beautiful car on track this week is going to be Scotty Mack's AAA number 3 Penske car. It's just like when Alio drove that same car. It's blue with white and red, just like this here, as you can see. It's going to have the AAA logo on it. There's my car for AAA in case you need a flat. So I've been part of that group for a long time. It's cool to see them represented. They always have a big booth inside the convention center as well. So yeah, a lot of cool ones.
Louis Foster, black and white.
Louis Foster, black and white. Okay. Mick Schumacher, black and gold.
And white.
And the car for Graham that was just released. Is that for this week?
I think so.
The Colorado State.
Yeah.
Green and gold and white car as well. More black there. So yeah, that's kind of the theme. I like the bright cars. You remember when Simon Pagenaud had the Menards, bright green, that neon green looking car. That was so good. Especially on a sunny day at Long Beach.
I know, you want bright colors.
And it's so beautiful, and you got the blue skies and everything. And then I like the bright colors. Give me some hot pinks. Give me some neon greens or something like that. But yeah, we'll see. My prediction is I am going to say it's going to be an Andretti driver, but I'm going to say Will Power is going to win because I think he's going to drive his car to pole on Saturday, picking up his first pole of the season. He is qualified just about as bad as anybody can start a season in qualifying. I think he turns it around. He's been so good at Long Beach in the past. So many poles there. And I think he wins it. And then I think he goes on to win the race. Okay. Do I think there's going to be any surprises? Possibly. Felix Rosenquist always qualifies really well again at Long Beach.
But he finishes good.
He did come in third place in 24. So
that's true.
He did do that.
I guess, yeah.
So I think Fro can be somebody that could maybe be a surprise as maybe a finisher. Scott Dixon, good there as well. Yeah, he won there 2 years ago. And can never count him out. So Newgarden has been good, but he's had some issues. He had the flat caused by Colton Herta in 24. Last year, Joseph is on a good run in the top 5. He has a seatbelt issue, which caused him to lose a couple and go a couple laps down at the end of that race when he had a legit chance to maybe win. So
Rossi's been good
we'll
too.
see. Alexander Rossi's always been very good at Long Beach. Kiffin Simpson was good at Long Beach last year.
I think so, yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why, but he is pretty good there. So, yeah, I think this is going to be good. We may not get a winner that we've had in quite some time. We may get a first-time winner at Long Beach. So, I'm just excited for an incredible weekend and looking forward to meeting so many people out there, people on social media, other media personalities, other friends and people we've talked to. With it being local, I've invited a lot of people to at least try to come out and catch it this Friday. There's some coworkers of mine who are going to try to go for the first time. So I love it. I'm like, you got to go. You got to at least experience it. It's going to be a lot. It's overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming.
But as soon as you walk in and you smell the tires and you hear the cars and you smell the fuel and the King Taco and like.
And you're just walking the paddock and you're like, oh, someone rides by on the scooter. Like, it's so cool.
You may see some celebrities there. Hey, I got a picture with Vlade Divac last year. If you know who Vlade is, he was a 7-foot center for the Lakers back in the 90s, won a couple of championships. Then he went up to Sacramento Kings and then became the general manager for the Kings up in Sacramento. But yeah, Vlade was down there on track. A lot of celebrities down there. You never know who you're going to run into.
Yeah, always someone there. Pace car. Pace car double.
Yeah, there's going to be Paralympians. No, I'm sorry. U.S. Olympians who are sponsored by Honda and HRC, I think, are going to be there as well. There's some skiers and some other Olympic medalists that are going to be there. That's kind of cool. If you have a chance to see them, I don't know if they're going to have them.
Maybe they'll be in they'll have a little autograph
booth
thing
in the
convention center.
That'd be cool. That would be really cool. I think it's going to be a fantastic weekend, and trying to get it. We're going to try to go to Roscoe's this year.
Yes.
We got to get Roscoe's.
Maybe
chicken and waffles. Fantastic. If you've never been to Roscoe's, it's amazing. Good. Southern food, soul food, so good. Fried chicken, waffles any time of day. Oh my God. It's fantastic. Just a couple of blocks up from the circuit. And yeah, that's going to be awesome. There's probably a ton of stuff that I'm forgetting to even talk about. I don't know. We have a pace car ride Saturday morning. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
I am looking forward to that. Sydney.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. You're going to have some awesome videos as well. Oh, I don't know what happened to the camera there. Let's fix that here. But as we finish up here, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to another episode of Racelets. It was all just kind of thrown together here last second as we prep for Long Beach. It's been a while since the recap of Barber, so I kind of fought a few things. That's what I was going to talk about. Sydney, end this show and talk about that.
Indychella is back.
What is Indychella?
Well, Long Beach collides with Coachella weekend. So last year, a couple girls came up with Indychella, and that's like how we like themed our meetup and stuff. And so it's back for year 2.
Bracelets will be flying. We'll be trading. There's pictures, tattoos, so many cool creative things that all these
everyone
super fans, most of them girls.
Yes.
But there's some guys there. Well, I'll be there, of course, supporting you and all the other great girls who do IndyCar and talk about the sport and are just great fans and friends. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you see a group of people somewhere maybe near the convention center on Saturday afternoon gathering around.
I don't know.
I think it's
sometime
Saturday.
This weekend.
I believe it's Saturday. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming. Yeah, come by, say hello. We'll have bracelets. Sydney's been hard working on those. We got to get to work. We have very short amount of time to go on that. But that's going to wrap it up here for us at Racelets tonight. Thank you all so much again for listening. You can subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please message us on X, Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube, and on Spotify. Racelets IndyCar Podcast. You can find me at Freddie B Sports. Sydney Loves Indy. And then go to javahouse.com. You just got your care package. Yes. You're going to be posting some videos of that. javahouse.com. Save 10%. Use promo code Sydney Boehm 10. So we got it.
So go order. Perfect timing order this weekend.
Take some pods. Put them in your purse. Take the like the Gatorade one, whatever. What's that one called?
Liquid hydration.
Liquid hydration. I don't know. I feel bad that I don't know what it is called. But yes, take some of those. They'll have a booth inside there as well, and then you can order it and save yourself 10% by using her code. Right? Perfect. So it's a win-win.
It is a win-win.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much again. I'm Fred.
I'm Sydney.
Talking to you this week as we recap this amazing Long Beach weekend. It's going to be exhausting.
It is going to be
exhausting. I cannot wait. And I'm looking forward to having a nice discussion about this weekend. I didn't
talk about
Grid Rivals. Forgot to mention, I'm in the top 100, baby. Big week coming up here. I'm putting together a roster. I'll show it. You copy it. We'll go celebrate. Take it to the